Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu appeared in court on Wednesday in Tel Aviv to continue testifying in his long-running corruption trial. Netanyahu, who has denied all allegations, faces multiple charges including bribery, fraud, and breach of trust. The proceedings, which began in 2020, have been repeatedly delayed amid political turmoil and regional conflict. Inside the courtroom, Netanyahu was seen addressing the judges and exchanging brief words with supporters before the session began. At one point, he paused to cough and reach for a tissue before continuing his testimony. The trial centers on three main cases, one of which involves accusations that Netanyahu accepted expensive gifts, including cigars and champagne, worth nearly 700,000 shekels from wealthy businessmen in exchange for political favors. The courtroom appearance came just 2 days after U.S. President Donald Trump, during a speech at Israel's parliament, urged Israeli President Isaac Herzog to pardon Netanyahu, a move that drew mixed reactions across the political spectrum. Outside the courthouse, hundreds of demonstrators gathered, divided between supporters and opponents of the Prime Minister. Those calling for Netanyahu's resignation accused him of undermining Israel's democratic institutions and demanded that the legal process continue without political interference.
Bibi is on trial for a number of files, even though President Trump had requested from our president to exonerate him from all crimes. He is still in a democratic country. Israel is still a democratic country. We are still with the judicial system, and he still has to stand on trial for the crimes that he has committed. There are 6 to 8 files that are still open, and I can mention one after the other, between bribery and the submarines, and worst of all, his treason of the 7th of October and his cooperation with Qatargate on supporting Hamas.
Supporters, waving Israeli flags and holding signs with Netanyahu's image, danced and chanted in his defense, insisting he is the victim of a politically motivated campaign. Israel's president has the power to grant pardons, but only after a conviction, and there has been no ruling yet in Netanyahu's case. As the legal process drags on, the trial continues to expose Israel's deep political divisions, with Netanyahu balancing his role as prime minister while defending himself in court.